trying to mark people a bit. DPSs.
Then
Probably
move
the
towards the
ones-
big tent. Look at your right towards the big tent.
20 list.
I got stealth.
One is a gladiator. 5 buffs again up. Coming towards you guys.
Natchez is running.
Get into the backline. Get into the backline.
I'm so sorry,
Nice
guys.
pull.
No problem, no problem.
Are you still loading or are you in Herber Village
No,
at the
I
moment?
have a screen.
List and
Full
Natchez.
screen. I can't move nothing.
Mal Alt F4 und versuch
Geht
neu
nix.
zu starten.
Geht nix. Ist einfach tot.
Buffers on the high ground. Boss, four guys free casting on the high ground.
You can start the
Yeah,
flag cutting
can-
already. Start the flag cutting.
No, couldn't pull some.
There is a play on one. Coming in now.
I'm here. Natchez is running.
I have buffs up again.
Left side mages. Fully free
Let's
casting
get
on us.
buffs.
Yes.
I got pulled. I'm fine.
1-1-1-1-1-1. Maka. On the ground.
Mark those cordy spinners, guys. You don't want them to spin. Stop the cordy spinners from spinning. I want full focus on the cordy spinners.
Natchez instant.
With buffs and free. And free cordy.
Okay, I come to.
I come
need
in
to
to
Free
now.
casting on high ground, by the way.
Heavy buff.
Just get your buffs.
Get 20. I go to portal 1 to pick up Happy.
Got pulled in.
Maka, if you can, Maka is pretty low on me. 1-1-1. Yeah, stay here on the big tent.
Yes.
Try to hold this position here. Dimuk. I will mark it in a sec on me, my target. 5
Yes.
now. Still 5. Pretty low. I have buffs as well.
Yeah, no.
Dies ist der Titel Bildschirm von Throne and Liberty. Dies ist der Titel Bildschirm von Throne and Dies ist der Titel Bildschirm von Throne and Liberty.
5 have
Alt
5,
bit
5 and
enter.
3.
Das
Dead.
Point unlocks in 5 seconds.
Du hast
20
beim
seconds
letzten
to
Mal
buff. Still
als
up,
Dragoni
5, yeah.
2112
Maka nearly down. 1. Can pull in Maka on me. Body.
Willkommen bei Throne and
You
Liberty.
can naily.
Du hast
I
Erfolg
have
reached
buffs
die
as well.
Spielverwelt
Ready for you
betreten.
guys.
Druk
Still
enter
right
bei
here.
deiner Ankenfeet in Siligium.
Have all the
Dem
buffs.
Chat bei
Ist ein
Zutreten
Marker-
oder
Marker
den
noch?
Voice Chat zu
Yeah,
aktivieren.
pulling in. On me, yeah.
Have no damage.
Flux, I will mark him 6 now.
Put them in the zone.
Gladiator.
Create clumps on the zone.
Try to pull them all together here on the stone.
Hey, fellow.
On me. Free casting some at top.
Yes, I stay away from tops. It's not
Yeah.
allowed.
I can pull in 5.
Nice pull.
I have buffs ready. I'm a little bit
Steph, you don't
slacking
need
off.
to heal me. I'm out.
A little bit slacking at buffs at the moment.
Kalis, low.
Naily. Buffs in 25.
Can't go on the zone.
Still good clumps on me. I have
Yes,
20.
just stay out of the zone. We have only one healer.
Fun.
But 10 tight, very safe at the moment.
Yeah. Pulling in Tinkerbell.
Nice call.
All stunned on me. All stunned. There you go.
They're free casting on the high
I have
ground, guys.
buffs.
I don't want to
Buffing
tell you to
guys.
pull them off. You need to look for yourself to pull them off.
Nailey's back again.
Flux. Yeah. Yeah. I have nearly in target. Okay. Maka. Pulling him.
Nature's is running.
Five. Dead. No, I'm sorry. 5 still. 5.
Haley's.
Nature's.
Call numbers if you can. Skull. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no buffs. Buffs in 2.
Yes.
I'm waiting
Wait
with
on
buffs
one,
now.
please.
Yes.
For both. Can both pick you up.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll also go a bit out.
Yes, I'm here. Nice.
Buffing you guys instantly.
Nature's is running also.
Trying to create a clump.
Pulled in.
Now.
Clump on the zone,
On me.
clump on
On
the
me,
zone,
on
left
me,
side.
on me.
Clubless, bump in there.
There you go. That was
Very
the
nice
one.
clump.
Ventus has no buffs. Nice.
I can pull. Try to see if I can
Blessed.
pick someone. Yeah, maybe on me. No, on me.
Use your guardian for this fight. We want to capture the stone. Use your guardian.
Nature's is running.
More on me.
Yes. And marker in their corner. It's good.
I try to pull more people in. Yeah, more on me. I'm going out a bit.
I have nothing for
Buffing
you.
you guys. Buffing. Staying out a bit. Flux, so 6 and 5. Pulling in. No, he
Nature's
dodged
is
it.
running.
You pull
You
again?
guys try
Or...
to spread out.
Okay.
Try to spread out. Focus
Oh
on the
my
stone. Though. You
God.
don't want them to cap. Focus on the stone.
Do you have
The
blessed?
group's not relevant for the stone. You want to push towards the portals
Can
a
you
little
come
bit
with
now.
me?
So portal 1, portal 2.
Okay, PC
Where you
again.
want to go?
Okay, PC again.
Yeah.
It's
If
blessed.
you need to
That's it.
pull heavy up, say, then I fall back a bit
Yeah,
on the
okay.
10th side.
Bodies
On me?
coming.
Yeah, on you both. Okay. I'm going to portal 1. Pick you up
Yeah.
both.
Coming with you.
Yes. Let's go on the left, right?
Yep.
Buffing.
Nature's is running.
On me. Try to come on me. No buffs at
I
the
stealth.
moment.
I come out.
I got pulled from one corner to the next, but I'm fine. Nature's is running. Oh my God. Yeah.
Please
bro,
stop Naily,
this-
guys. He's always spinning. It's like no one is focusing on Naily, the Cordy spinner. Again, I want full focus on the Cordy spinner.
Hit and I'm on one.
Yep.
I'm on the
Have
hill.
buffs
Yeah,
ready.
I'm here.
Yeah, let's go on the left.
Nature's
I'm
is still
stuck.
running.
That was not a good buff for me.
Can I be your step bro? Full stunned.
Yes, full stand on me too.
Nature's is running.
Buffs in
Coming from
7.
Portal 1 again. They're coming from Portal 1.
Be careful.
Get ready on me. 2, 1. Buffing. Naily in target. We'll watch him a little bit.
He's Yes, I can't
He's
reach
over
him.
there.
He's on the
Yeah,
other side,
no,
yes.
it's all good, yeah.
Be careful behind us, Maker.
Nature's.
Maker's on me. Thank you.
Yeah, they're in.
That's blessed. Yes.
I'll try to pull him on me in a second. Now.
I'm going for happy. You have flash wave.
I got pulled in.
Can pull now again on me. How?
Nature's is running.
There you go. Can buff as well. Come over.
I'm coming
you
on
get-
10 side now, Amon.
Yep.
Coming from behind us.
Buffs are out. 30 more seconds.
They're coming from Portal 1. You wanna hold the choke in
Baker.
Portal 1? Hold the choke in Portal 1.
Naily. Care. Have nothing up at the
And now
moment.
move towards the big tent.
I'm stealthed, you can't hear me.
Check for stone, guys. We're losing it a bit.
Let's wait here at 5 seconds. I can buff.
Yes.
On me. Are you there?
Keep an eye on the
Yes.
high ground.
Yeah,
Gonna pull them off
buffing
from
and
there.
try to pull people together.
Nature's is running.
On me now.
You monk on me.
Yep. Can pull again.
Happy blessed.
Try to go over a little bit more towards the right side and try to do a pull.
Oh,
Pulling. Follow me. I think there was one of our Cordis in there, yeah. Can buff in 2. 1. Buffing.
yeah, I'm coming back on 10 side.
Yep.
Can we go more on the right side? It's very overload on the left nose opponents.
Yeah, we can go over. Let's move slowly over.
Nice seals. Thank you.
No problem.
Naily. Focus him.
Oh,
Hold him. Stunned him. Down. Yeah, there you go. Buff in 10. Need to go out a bit. I'm dead. Coming back from 1, but all good. Yeah, just stabilize there a little bit.
Huge clump on the left side of the stone. Towards the big tent. Spellblaze bump in there.
Hey, when you're back.
I have buffs up. I'm here. I'm buffing. Pulling Naily in.
Jump on the right.
Nature's is running.
Mark on the left.
Nature's again.
I have buffs in 10 seconds.
They come behind us.
On
We
me.
fall on
On me in
the 10
3,
side.
2, 1.
I can come
Buffing.
there.
Happy blessed.
Nice.
And Nature's.
Bailey's there.
Clump on me. On pit.
Nice pull.
Nature's is running.
On me.
Buffs.
Marker.
Yeah, buffing.
Nature's. Ooh.
Nice.
You have a healing field? Ah, Vexor, okay.
Yeah.
They're going for Portal 1 again. Focus on Portal 1, focus on Portal 1.
Just
Hold the choke, hold the choke.
Common on the 10 side again.
Have buffs in 2. 1 on me. Yeah, pushing 10 side, I'm pushing in. Pulling back, people back in.
just
Huge ball. Can you try to hit Asari in the back there? He's not on the point, it's okay.
Hello, guys.
Pulling people in. On me.
Huge club on the zone.
On the left,
Spell
yes.
Blitz, bomb in there, spell Blitz, bomb in there.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
just-
oh yeah,
let's just
juicy,
assess.
juicy. Juicy, juicy. Buffs ready. Buffing you guys.
Yes.
Not juicy.
Naily, naily, naily. Stunned him.
Just
Turn
is
your
running.
camera again and move towards Portal 1. Huge clump coming towards Portal 1.
On the left side of the. Can you pull some more on the left side now? Vexor, to you? Then I can fully bomb in there.
Pull, yeah.
Nice.
I missed.
That's okay.
Somebody pulled him out.
Ouch.
Try to pull him over here, clump him here. Can pull more people in 2, 1, now.
Just is running.
I'm coming in now from 10 side.
Yeah, healing touch.
Yeah, I'm waiting with the buffs. Waiting with the buffs.
Yes, I'm here.
Buffing.
Oh, I pulled. Just
Maker behind us again.
next just.
Pit.
Yes.
Buffs in 10.
And can you watch a little
15.
bit for Maker? He always jumps me. It's
Next
3,
range
I
is
think.
1.
Oh, no, it's 1. It's 1. Nearly again here.
Buffing. I think I got you guys.
Just is
Maker
running.
here again on the left. Tinker there on the outside. Nail is coming again.
Just
Buffs in 10. No buffs at the moment. Yeah, he's spinning. Buffs in 2, 1. Buffing.
Very good, JP.
On the left side, I'm pulling people in. Oh, on me.
try.
All good, yeah. Nice heals.
Healing circle. Just is running. And fire P.
In the middle is a good clump. Try to pull more people into the middle.
Yeah, Nail is there too.
Over to you guys, buffing.
Got pulled in.
Heavy blast. Oh my god, through blast, bro.
Everyone, you should Guardian for this fight, Guardians.
Good pulls here.
Natchez is running.
Buffs in 10.
A lot come low on the left. They're just triggering in low. Huge.
Big clump on me. Try to pull even more people in.
Be careful, Naily is there in the clump.
He's feared. Was feared.
Nice. Dimok on me.
Natchez is running.
Yeah, and
Six Natchez.
buffs in 10.
I'll come to you, Amon.
Natchez.
Sensitivity so low. Outside. Ah, full tilt.
Yeah.
Trying to create a clump on me.
Yes, nice.
Dead now. He blocked it.
Happy blessed. And Natchez.
Spinner.
Naily. Buffs in 25.
Mark has come in again on one.
Happy blessed. And Natchez is running.
Naily's coming in.
Buffs
Pull them
ready.
from the high ground. Pull them from the high ground.
The 7 guy is always free casting here. Yeah. Big push from 1 and from 2. I have buffs in 10.
On me.
Yeah,
You have
see it.
too many debuffs, but I got you. Oh. Happy blessed. Natchez is running.
Buffs also up. Buffing. Good clump on the right side.
Pull
Try
this
to pull
bill.
more people
Happy.
in. Clump on the left side.
GG's.
Oh my
GG's.
fucking god, I'm so sweating. Oh, hell.
Very nice heals.
Yep.
Bro.
Most heals.
Yeah, crazy.
Oh
healing.
my god, please.
Crazy
never
heals, yes.
again.
Poor Amon.
Oh my god.
GG's guys. As always, a small 1-minute feedback in your group, and then let's meet Discord.
For me, it feels better than the last 3-4 games with Steelheart.
I also think we start playing better as a team. We're always together more now.
Yes.
And,
No,
yeah.
And
if
to
you
be
get
fair, good. Yeah, it's maybe the enemies, but
Yeah.
I think you are more tanky as on Steelheart, but maybe that was the enemies. So I really don't need, or you don't need healing that much.
Yeah,
So
I played with my Crusader a little bit on damage side before. So I had my spinning move, so no block chance in this time, and I had no the endurance buff with because of damage lose. now I'm just full tank and trying to CC as much as possible. I tried to cancel the tabs for some seconds, and it worked.
Mm.
That's nice.
so
Yeah.
Yeah, this heals was insane. I was stunned so often permanently,
Same,
like
yeah.
7-8 seconds.
Really annoying. Yeah.
Yes.
Willkommen and bei Throne and Liberty. Du hast Erfolg reached die Spielber Welt betreten. Druck enter bei deiner Anken feet in Solution.
yeah, 20 and happy if you need help and you get a lot of focus, then tell me. 20
Yes.
told me, and I tried to
This was nice.
fuck one up.
Yeah, I
just
let
stun
20
him.
do the callings because I'm shot calling, so it's a bit
Mhm.
weird if I call out the names while everyone can hear me. But yeah,
Yeah,
But I
we can do
focused
that.
all
It's okay.
time just
But-
over my
but we-
target.
Yeah, but we hear your phone.
it wasn't my.
It
I
was
wasn't-
mine.
phone.
It was mine then.
Ah,
Yes.
okay. I thought it was Happy's in Discord.
No. It was mine.
Almost beat me with top damage. Close.
Yeah, I don't have the time to damage buff you all the time.
Yeah.
It's totally fine. Yes.
I think if you did that, then I would have eased around 6.5, 7 million maybe.
Yeah, it was so hard for him.
Yeah.
I think I don't have damage buff often, so
Hmm.
okay.
I tried when we are not get focused, so I push it always, but
No
yeah,
problem. No problem.
Not 100%, right?
I have 213 assists, Lul, and Happy has 250. Insane.
That's close.
I think all our mages have over 200 assists.
Yeah. They were clumping so nicely.
Yeah.
But you also created
a
really
lot
nice
of good.
clumps.
Yes.
Yeah.
Clump creation was insane.
But yeah, they made it pretty easy. They didn't have a lot of people with high collision resistance, so pulling was pretty easy.
I must say, only the Cordy spinner was a problem, Naily. It felt like no one was stopping him, kinda.
Yes, and if you shoot alone on him, Happy, you know how it is. Then you hit him for
Yeah.
50%, he's instant fool again.
Yeah, exactly. I guess maybe he was on melee evasion, no idea.
GG's, guys.
GG's.
GG's.
Now, the numbers we saw now from our DPS, this is kind of what I want to see every wargame, you know. And I understand these enemies were easier, but we need to up our game to a level that this is like a standard, sort of. Because if we fight strong guilds like Mitros, like just crits, they always have these DPS up, always. They're always there, guys. Always. Even if their guild is
I
losing, they're
underperformed.
dealing crazy damage and crazy kills.
I really underperformed today, only 4.3 instead of 4.8. But it
So,
was not
yes.
48, so.
Maybe you figured something out in this wargame. Sometimes it's good to play against a bit weaker enemies to try out things. Maybe the double boost worked here. Whatever it was, try to keep it up. Try to figure it out. And if it doesn't work the next wargame, try to figure out what they are doing to stop you from doing that. This is like, it's usually very simple equations that you have to solve. So GG's. We're gonna do a 5-minute break, guys, okay? 5 minutes. So at 15, minute 15, we're back here and we're gonna look at the VOD.
Bei uns gibt's gleich den Weltuntergang.
But can we talk about that Happy not nearly had 2k damage tanked today?
I felt free, really. They didn't focus me that much. That's crazy. I got
Crazy,
focused
yes.
sometimes with that from above, etc. But
I hit
Not that
constantly
hard.
two people on me. They don't
how much
did
did you
much
take?
damage.
Oh, I took
but-
1.7. I actually got focused.
Yes.
How much did you take?
1.3. I always take so much less damage than you, but
I think it's my outfit, really.
your outfit, I don't think so.
Yeah, you only have like one
the high
life,
risk,
20.
high reward.
You can't tank that much damage, 20. You only have like 1 HP.
Yeah, I
That's
have more HP than happy.
really.
I really wait.
I'm at 21.
I'm at 22.
Ah, okay.
So I have like 500 hit points more. Then it's an auto attack from a mage.
True.
Now we play the same build, nearly. So
Yeah, trust me. Once you get the Bella stuff, you will do way more damage.
yes. But I only need the effect now, right? When the legendaries
Yeah.
come out.
I mean, you need to level it to 12 to make it awakened, and then extract the effect.
Yes. So then we can leave here, right? And go in the channel for the
Yeah,
watch
go to
review.
Discord.
You don't
Yes.
like us. You don't want to talk with us.
Talk with me, talk with me.
I will stay,
Nah,
but I will stay definitely because we will meet on the Bula again. I think
Yeah,
same
yeah,
party
yeah.
on the Bula.
Yeah, I think so too. Yes.
All right, see you guys on Discord.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ja.
Wie hießen die Typen jetzt da? Die wir gespielt
Core
haben?
Fighter.
Core Fighter, okay.
For those that are already here, I'm gonna stream the VOD. So if you guys can let me know if my stream works.
Yeah, I see. I can
Alright.
see you.
Nice.
Might be better to have somebody with nitro stream it happy.
Is it really bad?
No, but it will be worse quality than what's if somebody was using nitro would be.
Is there anyone here that has Nitro? That can stream it?
I have Nitro.
Sure, if you can do that, would be nice.
Yes, you can send me the link so I can stream it.
Yeah, I will. Hold on. Send it in your DMs. Okay, it's 15. I hope everyone is back by now. We don't have much time, so I'm not gonna wait too long. I want to get started. Before I start, I want everyone to be muted except mentors and Mujahid. Everyone else muted. Once we are done with the VOD, we will have a session with question and answers. We're gonna go through the VOD, and Brod's also got some points. I also got some points. We're gonna discuss it and tell you what we actually expect and see where it goes wrong and what goes wrong. Tony is streaming, so join his stream. We're 53 people in the voice chat, but I see only 30 people watching. So please, again, put your phone away, Netflix away, whatever you're doing, and focus on the VOD. Mentos, are you here? Mujahid, are you here?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, let's go ahead, Tony. If you can play the video. Okay, move to portal 3. We're gonna push them. We're gonna push them. Go, go, go. I see a lot of people in the back line, far away. Come. Can you go back? I think this is middle of the fight. Okay, no, never mind, never mind. Go ahead.
No. The quality isn't that good for me as well, though.
Yeah, same, same. It looks better now.
It's pretty clear to me. Yeah.
Yeah, looks better now.
Okay. Yes.
Brots as well. Go ahead when you want to say something.
Yeah. Of course, we're just at the very beginning of the fight here, so I will take the words later.
I must say, you can keep playing. One thing that we do really good is moving as a goat, moving as a pack, like a pack of wolves. You know, staying together. That's something we do really well.
Yeah, and I mean, the meta of the game just swapped toward this point. I mean, if in tier ones it was like just huge zerg, huge fights, drop everything you have on the enemies and go back. Now it's all everything on micros. You have to stick with your party 100% of the time. You just get out of position, you die, no matter what.
Yeah.
So you really have to pay attention on that because it's crucial. It's most important part of the game. Stick with your team. Get in mind what's your task, what's your role, and don't overextend because each time you overextend, if you play against strong guild, you will instant die. Also as a tank.
Move a bit towards the stone. Move a bit towards the stone. Move a bit towards the stone.
For example, if you can stop here, we made a really good push at the very start of the war game because we forced them to drop right under the portal 3, but then we just stood still in the middle of nothing. I mean, we had the space to keep pushing and just disrupting them, maybe forcing them to spawn somewhere else, but then we just decided to hold, to stand still, and don't push anymore. If you go like 10 seconds back from this point, you will see clearly what I'm saying. That we gave them space to reorganize the whole Zerg, the whole fight, and that should not happen at all. I mean, the more space you give to the enemies, the more time they have to regroup and to push you back. In fact, in this precise moment, they will start to push us back. They will start to kill some of us, and that should not happen, unless there's a code that you want everyone back to the stone.
Yeah,
For some
yeah.
reason.
So here my call was to go back to the stone, but if I look at it right now, I think I was being whispered that there are people on the stone. But if I look at the stone, I don't think they could capture even, and there was already a party of us. So I think we should have just stayed here and fight.
Yes, I whispered you that, and actually there was one group, and our group was taking care of them. So yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
All right, let's continue. There's some black cards right behind us. Some black cards right behind us. It's fine. Focus on the line here. We're not gonna push all the way towards portal 3. We're gonna hold the line here. The black cards, you're gonna protect the stone.
So obviously, while we are fighting, pushing Portal 3, you should also resupply from Portal 3.
Yes.
Some are doing it, some didn't do it. Some went all the way from Portal 1 and
I
had to
see
walk
it
all
there,
over
yeah.
the stone, and some got cut on the way as well.
Yeah. The reason because of that is that you spawn in their back, and it means their back is open and you can attack them.
Yeah, and also you have immunity as soon as you spawn,
Yes.
so they cannot attack you unless you do something. Well, can you stop for a moment here, please? So one thing that we have really to improve on this point is that we played, and this is for the whole war game, not just for this moment. We stood too much in the same place. We were too static. What does it mean? It means that, for example, what we want in this position is our caster, spell blades, and so on to play on the wall side. Wall side is the mountain side, okay? You want to take space here. You don't want to cluster everyone on the stone side, because of course you're giving information to your enemies that they will find everyone right on that spot. So they can just bomb that spot, they can put pressure on you, and they could just surround you. Okay? What do you want here is to spread, is to give them as low information as possible, as less information as possible, and you want to go behind the lines. Okay, you don't want to play all together on the same point. Also, on maps like this one, as a tank, for example, you jump inside, you do your stuffs with your team. When you're just resetting your cooldowns, what you want to do is, for example, dash out and pull people off the stones. Here, where you see guts. Okay, you want to jump here with your dash or whatever, and you want to pull people from the stone. Why this is important? It is important because you can either break your blood devo, and we know that all the meta is around the blood devo right now. Okay, that's the most important spell of the game. So if you break it, they have no defensive for like 30 seconds, and so also you will break, for example, healing touch stacks. Okay, if you get pulled down and you get in loss with your healers, he cannot heal you anymore. He cannot refresh stacks on you, and so it will be a loss as well. So it's really, really important that in the dead moments where you don't really know what to do, you just go there and try to pull people off the cliff here.
Right. Let's continue. Which your team, where you're gonna take the photo, guys? It's okay to take photo 3 as well.
What these guys are doing here is really, really good. Like, really, really good. This is what I want to see. Few of us against many of them. This means they have to use many resources to fight us, and they can bring them inside the main fight. So what we want to do every time, can you just go backward for like 10 seconds or 15 seconds when you were around the stone, please? Okay, right there, stop it. Can you see how many yellows names you see? Okay, and tell me how many red names you see.
Yeah, barely.
Like, there's a huge difference. Okay, when
Yeah.
you see something like that, you just want to push. You can either push portal 3 or portal 1. You can just see where they spawn from the minimap on top left, on top right, okay, on the screen. But you just don't want to stand still waiting the enemy to push you. And this is something that we have to fix as soon as possible, because this is something we lack on, but this is something that will really impact, we will impact our games so hard. So if we get better on these, things will change a lot.
So I think
Okay,
this is
so
kind of maybe more my mistake because I kind of told them that if we fight Porto 3, for example, then I want them to supply Porto 1, as in like protecting our back. But you say it's better that if they respawn from Porto 3 as a whole guild, that we should send out supply cards over there.
on our back, if you go backward from there for 5 seconds, you can already see there was like one of our party there. Maybe it was
Yeah, true.
like our flex party. This is
That's a
enough.
supply
This is
card,
more
yeah.
than enough.
Yeah, our
You
supply
just want
cutters.
the flex party on the portals, and then depending on what's happening, you just move the Zerg, you just move the guild.
Yes.
I
That's what they did.
understand.
They see
Okay.
this. You see how our supply cutters are moving over there now because nothing is happening in
Yeah.
Portal 1. So they're
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah. Okay. Supply cutters, if you're here as well, take note. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you guys anymore where to supply cut.
I told them already, basically, like
Yeah.
some of them, that it's a bit up to them. They have
Yeah.
to know where they're needed, but it's important that they continuously apply pressure.
Yeah. Necro, get ready in position to capture the stone. Supply cuts, I want you on Portal 3. Supply cuts on Portal 3.
Here they're wiping us.
Yeah, I think because mainly our people are coming from Portal 1. And if they all who came from Portal 3, you would have attacked them on the back line.
Yeah, you should always pick the quickest supply route, guys. So when we're
Yeah.
fighting towards Portal 3, you will always use that portal. But right now we're in a good position, right? We're attacking them from both sides.
One side, I think that's our supply cutting group. I want tanks and healers on the stone. Tanks and healers on the stone. We're gonna create clumps on the stone.
So right now you see our spell blades on top there, right? If you go back a second, like a little bit, yeah, I see this is really good positioning, and you saw these guys were going crazy in this match. They were carrying us, right? I mean, I know they had melee evasion, which makes our spell blades even more effective. But you see, like Jordan Cadian, they're up there with their static dude Zalair, so they're bombing into the clump. This is good positioning. This is where we want our spell blades to stand. Maybe a bit more spread, as Brad said. You don't want to give them the information. Hey, look, we're all standing here all the time. So you want to maybe spread a bit, but always on the mountain side.
And what I also want to see, also for our DPSers, like, look at Fur Combat, for example. If you had did one step forward, he would have been in the zone, right? So you have to be aware. I understand the zone is kind of dangerous, but you can play around it. Like, you don't have to stay in the zone all the time. You can go in the zone, cast in there, get out of the zone. You know, you can move around. But yeah, basically like this, just one step forward that you're in the zone. Pay attention to
If you're that
so,
close, yes, but usually
yeah.
you shouldn't be there, to be honest, as a spell blade. You shouldn't be close to the zone.
Yeah, yeah. But like I said, the right side is kind of safe there. You can bump in there. You can cast your meteor, for example. You can get out again. Every second matters because they
Yeah,
also got almost full cap.
you always want to keep moving, you know, because for example, me as a tank, if you get inside a clamp, what I'm gonna look for is you. I'm not looking for people already inside of the clamp or just around the stone. I'm looking for those who are on the outer side because I already know that they will 100% are their enemy DPS. Okay, and so I'm aiming for them, and I'm aiming to grab them inside the clamp. So you have to constant moving, to keep moving, never stand still on the same place. Just drop your DPS and move.
Yeah, let's continue.
Can you go just back for like 5 seconds, please? That's like the last thing I want to say. That was one of the points that I was watching. You can see we are capping here. We are clearly winning the stone. We have more than twice as them numbers on the stone. And still we're letting them push. This should not happen. As soon as we win a fight on the stone, we just want our guild to stand still on that point. So what we are going to do in this case, we're just pushing them. We're not giving them the space to resupply the stone. We're not giving them the space to reorganize, to get around us, and to bomb our clans like they're doing. If you see now, right now, they will do like huge damages on us. And why is that? Because we had like more than half of the guild right here when we wiped them all, or so. In this case, we want to have our party with the task to stay around the stone. Everyone who has not that task should just push, should just put pressure on them.
Yeah, and often I say as well, like if you see like there's like a party there, two parts in between us. If you see that there are only tanks and healers, you can basically correct me if I'm wrong. You can basically ignore them and look around you, turn your camera around, see where they're casting, and pull them either in the clump or just go fully on them. But right now here we are way too clumped.
So the answer here in this situation is we want fight in the middle. We push towards one, right? Like where Miskolotto is, these guys, we try to push them. We kill them as well. We have these few people on point, our group. And we will take point there probably, then even easier as we push them and disrupt their everything.
Especially because you do not expect them to be that well organized to spawn all at once, to have their cooldowns ready. What does it mean? It means that if you push them, you will probably just melt them because you will take them in a huge disadvantage. They won't have their cooldowns, they won't be ready to fight you again. You just wipe them and you will wipe them again. Okay? So you will just leave only the party that have the task to stay on the stone there, and then with all the guilds you just see where they're spawning and you just push them, or you hold the key point. Okay, but in general, here for example on Talus, you just want to have your full guild playing on the side that you see those red guys coming for the stone. So the real numbers are playing where you see the red guys on the left and on the right. You're never seeing that much clump on the stone unless you're fighting for the gap like so hard. Okay, here we are outnumbering them, so they're not real needs to stand all together.
This also means that you have to pay attention to the numbers, right? You can see the numbers 12 to 8. I often feel like that I have to keep reminding you guys, like, get on the stone because we're way low numbers. So try not to turn off vision and try to also look at what's happening on the percentage board, like, and the numbers. And if you do that, you will understand that we almost fully wiped them, and then you can look around and see where you can push, as Brett says. Okay, let's continue.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, here again, right? Just continue playing. You don't have to pause, but it looks so good, right? Like we are in control. And I guess here we need to push hard one side wherever they're coming from right now. Just continue playing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You can see we are outnumbering them so hard. We are more than twice as them, but we are not pushing.
Yeah. So here my call was, I saw them split pushing, and I was like, let's push one side, wipe them, and then we turn around and we wipe the other side. But somehow, if you look at the numbers in a second, you will see we were double the numbers, double their parties, but we did not manage to wipe them. And you need to ask yourself, why did we not manage to wipe them? I've been thinking about it. Correct me again if I'm wrong. I'll wait a second for the moment over here. If you can pause for a second. Why were we not able to wipe them? Basically, they come with their parties, and they're fully buffed. Their Blood Devo is one of the most broken buff there is in the game. So if you do full damage on them, they won't die that quickly, right? And as Brad said, if you pull them away from the party, be it either the tank or the DPSers, the Devo will break, the line will break, and that's how you will kill them. And if you kill those DPSers, you can leave those healers behind, turn around and attack the other side. But you see our numbers, we are double the numbers that we did not manage to wipe them. So in this case, again, pull them away, break the Devo line, kill them, turn around, and attack the other side. That was my plan basically, but we failed to do that, and that's how they got the stone.
They're even making kills here if you look at the kill feed. It's not,
Yeah.
for some reason, it's not going good for us there.
Yeah.
I think that this is where I said it. I think it was a bad call to push in the war game. But
We
I
just
guess
see
it
our
was a
numbers
good
as
call. It
vantage.
was, yes, it was a good call. We just didn't
Yeah.
execute well, so you were in the right here.
You know, don't get me wrong if I say this, but I mean, we are doing this bot review because what we should aim for is for you to not make this kind of calls. What do I mean? I mean that everybody already knows what they have to do. Okay?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So everybody already knows where they have to play, where they have to put their numbers, where they have to put pressure, and it will make life easier also for you because you can focus on the bigger calls and so on. Okay?
I
So
totally
it's
agree.
really important, guys, that you get strategically what we are talking about because it will really impact your gameplay. Okay, and the vision that you have over the field, over the enemies.
Even here again, like we lost it for a second, but we wiped them. We need to push Portal 1 here again.
Yes, but it's like we are frozen on the stone. No one is kind of moving. We want to push here again towards the left side. Fully wipe them, turn around, and then the other side.
Look how many people we have between the stone and the wall here. There are like 5 reds and as twice as much of yellows. There is me as well inside of them, but we were just resetting our cooldowns. But beside that, what we want to do here is playing on the hook side, for example, and try to pull people off the stone because they're contesting it. Okay.
I think that's also my mistake then, if you call that, because I said in the beginning as well. I kind of feel like it's useless if you pull them off from the hook because the hook is literally there in less than 1 second. They're back up again. So
Yeah,
I
but
don't really
you're
see
you're going
the
to
benefit
break
of it.
links, you're going to break heals and stuffs. It's really used.
So when you
I mean,
pull
if
people
you
down, do you actually want to jump them as well? If you pull like DPS down, you want to finish them off then as well, right?
it depends, not really. I mean, the main task here is to lower their numbers on the stone and trying to disrupt their parties
Yeah.
pretty much. Because I mean, as a tank, but also as a DPS or as a healer, even if it's like very short distance, you still have your rocks in front of you. That means you are in a loss of sight. and it will make you in trouble, especially if there are a lot of people get it pulled off, because it will be body block as well. So it's really, really important to do such things, and you have to have people that just go for it. For example, Steel Arts.
Okay.
We're gonna look like 9 more minutes, guys. Then you get the break before Grim Turk. There will probably won't be a fight anyway there, right? So we can chill.
Right now, if you can pause for a second, you can see that they have a lot of numbers on the stone. All right, and I have no idea what we are doing here, but we are spreading out basically out of the zone. I think if we actually buff up and go towards the zone, wipe them on the zone, and then, for example, between the rock, the big wall, and the stone on above, this way you can focus on one big group and then move to the other group. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I feel like sometimes we are maybe scared or something to get on the zone. I kind of lost my shit here. I think I said I was shouting, and then a few seconds later, everyone back on the zone. So it means that we can actually do it, right? I'm not sure if maybe people don't look at the numbers, they don't know what's happening. But yeah, try to look at the numbers and see what's happening.
But we're close here, right? It's okay, continue playing. If you look at the numbers, it's very close. And I think the people on the rock side, they did a really good job. You saw Z there, you saw our supply cutters there attacking their DPS.
Exactly. Look, now we're
they're
pushing.
going back. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like we should have done it a bit sooner, but yeah, this is what I want to see.
Also, our position here was far better than there, because they just clustered themselves on the bottom left, where you see our clamp, where is Vexer, where is Pikalulu, and they just got wiped there because they had a lot of numbers there. And in the other side, we just clean shot them from the top. So we did a good move here, and that's what you're supposed to do. Don't be afraid to play in space where you don't see allies and you see more enemies than yours. As long as you stand with your party, you're fine. Okay, so just get your space and try to make the best move.
So we're doing a good job here as well, right? Just continue playing. Like we're kill feed in our favor. We're still losing the point a bit here.
Yeah, I feel like every war game we are struggling so hard to shut down the Cordy spinners. And against Athena, same thing. The Cordy spinners were basically carrying the game.
No, so they all started coming from Portal 1.
Yeah.
You see here, for example, in the backlines. Go on, don't stop. In the backlines, you see there are people that are not pushing inside the clamp, and they're just like in between of nowhere. Okay, so when you are there, you can be there if you're resetting your cooldowns. If you like have big cooldowns such as pins, such as meteors or so on. But if you're, for example, Shadow Dancer or a DPS who have like a huge sustain, you would always play around the clamps and burst them as hard as possible. Okay. So when you see no numbers around you, just look after numbers, look after enemies. The more enemies you see, the better.
Yeah. So at this point again, we got most of the stone. We see a lot of people between Portal 1. We are basically fighting everywhere they're coming from. We want to fight one side with the whole guild. We'll be number advantage. So this way we should actually push towards Portal 1.
Yes. Again, we didn't do it here. That's correct.
Yeah.
Happy Brods, did you note any more specific scene that you want to show them? Because I want to stop it in 3 minutes. They've been watching for 40
We can
minutes.
stop. We can stop
We can
here.
stop,
I mean,
yeah.
the points that we should really improve is like awareness about what's going on around us, and especially how quick we are to find the solution. You know, so to put pressure, to push for a portal or the other one, and also one thing that we have to improve about the flex party. So those guys whose task is just to kill people and spawn kill them, is that, for example, if you're camping a portal and you see just like a bunch of healers and tanks spawning, it means that all their DPS are spawning on the opposite side. Just leave them. Leave those tanks, leave those healers. You always want to look after their DPS. This is what you should be concerned about. Okay, so no focus tanks, no focus healers, just going after their DPS, and that's why you want to feud them. You will already know who are the most wanted. Okay, so just feud them and only look after them. The more times you kill them, the more they get crazy and the less they play inside the clamp and the
Yeah,
fight.
they will disorganize themselves automatically. So again, yeah, guys, you have been listening. I hope. I hope you also have been taking notes to understand what we have been saying, and also